All right, so this time you guys should be able to hear me. I did plug in the secondary microphone, so just to confirm that you guys can hear me, someone's welcome to give me a thumbs up or something like that. But what's up, Shay? Thank you. All right, perfect. Thank you. Good to hear. Thank you for letting me know, Naimo, or Nido Mayor. That's a pretty cool name. So this is Nicholas Wildstar, aka Governor Wildstar. What's up, y'all? I just wanted to chime in and let you know that I am here. I am not in jail. I'm at home, and I'm here with you. Yay! So thank you to all of you for all of your tremendous support. If you don't know what happened, just to bring you up to speed, I was arrested by Santa Cruz CHP while coming home from a Black Guns Matter out there. And yeah, I got hemmed up and taken to jail for exercising my right to travel, which I will do freely. And I know so there's some of you out there that want to argue that, but we'll go into that at a later date and time, as well as more details into the case and as to why I was arrested, and more about what happened as well. So I'll make another video about that tomorrow. What's up? Nice to see you, Evan. Thank you so much. Holy shit, you good though. Yeah, I'm really good. Much better now. I mean, I lost my voice. I was going wild up in there as expected, of course. I am Wildstar, but yeah, like I said, we'll talk more about that another day. What I really want to talk to you guys right now, just to take the attention away from myself and put it on a more dire situation, because one of our fellow patriots and fighters for liberty is in dire need of some support. I don't know if you guys heard of this case that's developing right now about Alex Booth. He is a libertarian activist, and of course, he is out there fighting for freedom and liberty, just like all of us out there that are standing up against the totalitarian system that has taken over America. He is a military veteran, and he is a very vocal Second Amendment supporter. He's I don't know if you guys are up to speed with what's going on, but just Google it. Alex Booth standoff. He was on Instagram Live talking about how the police were coming to his home to remove his weapons, and he was recording this all on Instagram Live, which has since been taken down. I did record that, so I'll repost that for all of those that you would like to see that. But please definitely stay tuned to what's going on, because the mainstream media don't want to cover this. I don't know why. This should be a major news story. And for some reason, libertarian channels aren't reporting on this issue either, which is a bit baffling to me, seeing as libertarians are some of the most strongest gun advocates. So I'm just reporting to you and doing my due diligence to bring this information to you. Let's see what we're going on before I move forward. I got some comments here. You're doing big things. I have things on my channel you might know or may not, but it has to do with understanding in a clear manner all the things we need to know. Thank you very much, Brian. You guys check out his channel. I will do so also if I haven't already, but if there's more information out there for me to know, trust me, I would love to find it. So if you want to send it my way or drop me a link or anything right here in the feed, I truly appreciate it. And pardon me for the technical difficulties. I am trying out this new technology where I'm able to simulcast across my YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter all at the same time. So I'm just trying this out here. Yeah, so basically talking about what's going on with Alex Booth. It's been reported that the standoff is over and that he was I guess taken into custody peacefully, but those reports have yet to be confirmed. So I don't know what time it is out there in Caramel, New York. I'm guessing it's about maybe 10:46, almost 11 o'clock, seeing as it's 7:46 out here now on the West Coast. So I'm going to give the Sheriff's Department a call because that's what we should be doing. We, the people, should be calling our public representatives, finding out about our fellow freedom fighters and making sure that they're in good health. I appreciate those of you that did call the Santa Cruz Sheriff's Department to make sure that I was doing well while I was in custody. So I just want to return that favor. We need to be flooding the phones of these sheriff departments, police departments when they take one of our fellow freedom fighters into captivity. So here we go. Let's make that call. All right. Let's see what we gonna do right here. What they gonna say should be interesting. All right, so that number, just in case you guys want to know, is 845-225-4300. I repeat, that is 845-225-4300. Okay? Here we go.
You have reached the Putnam County Sheriff's Office, located in Carmel, New York. If you are calling to report an emergency, press 0 now. To report a crime or to speak with a police dispatcher, please press 1. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. Please listen carefully to the following options.
All right, let's see.
To obtain a copy of a traffic accident report, please press 2. For pistol permits, please press 3. To file a civil process, order of protection, or a Freedom of Information request, please press 5. To obtain a copy of a police incident report, please press 7.
Possibly.
To schedule a property or evidence return, please press 8. To be connected to the Putnam County Jail, please press 9.
9. Option 9, y'all. Dial the number, option 9.
Putnam County Correctional Facility, can I help you?
Hello, hi. My name is Nicholas Wildstar. I am a candidate running for mayor of Fresno in California. Hi, how are you doing?
Okay. I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. I'd be much better if you'd be able to provide me with a bit of information. I am a very vocal gun rights advocate, and I was informed that you had a young man in custody by the name of Alex Booth. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, so Alex is in custody?
He is.
Okay. Has there been any development on, what's going on with him? Has he been charged?
Well, this is the jail, so in order for him to be here, he has to have a commitment order. The only thing I can tell you is he is here on burglary second, and he came in last night.
Or this
morning, I should say.
You said burglary?
Yes.
Who did he burglarize?
I don't have that information. This is the jail.
Okay. Is there, I guess, any representatives that have been, or prosecutors that have been assigned to his case yet?
This is corrections. So we don't have that information. I can tell you that he's committed here on that charge. I don't have all the information for him leading up here.
Okay.
I can tell you the Putnam County Sheriff who oversees this facility, he's having a press release tomorrow.
All right. Good to know. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I look forward to it.
Hopefully there'll be some more information because I know people are looking for information. There was a lot of stuff that was discharged last night that was completely incorrect. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow there'll be a press release, and hopefully that you'll be able to get some more of the information you're looking for.
Looking forward to it. I appreciate your help, and you have a great evening.
All right. You too now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
All right, so our man Alex is in custody, okay? So we need to be flooding the phones, you guys, calling the Putnam County Police Department out there in Carmel, New York. The number again, just so you know, is 845-225-4300. That is 845-225-4300. You want to push option 9, as I did, then make sure that you speak with a representative. Just stay on their asses, because that's really what matters. Is because, there's some funny things that can go on when we the people don't pay attention, like with what happened with John Lang out here in Fresno. Don't know if you guys heard about that. And of course, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. So, there's a lot of things going on in this world, people. We just need to start paying attention to, the puppet masters, because they are pulling people's strings, and they pulling people off the streets, one by one. That's how we get taken down as freedom fighters. So we need to stick together. We definitely need to organize. That's what's the most striking thing about what's going on, excuse me, or what's happened with Alex, is there is no organization whatsoever with those people that align with pro-gun rights and constitutional rights, and of course our liberty in general. So what we need to do is come together as one, stop the dividing, stop the fighting, stop the infighting, stop the just dividing and conquering that's been going on for so long, and find a way to come together so we can all retain our liberty, and of course be able to defend it together against those tyrannical rogue enemies of the state, as I like to call them. And you should start calling them too, because they are. Whenever they refuse to uphold their oath to, protect and defend the United States Constitution, then they are traitors. It's just that simply put, okay? So start acting like this. I got a few comments here. I'm going to go into that, and then I'm going to rest my voice a bit more. As you guys can tell, I'm extremely hoarse. But let's see what we got. My man Doug Jones said, good deal, glad you got it working. Right, finally, I'm telling you, now that I do, I expect to see more videos from me coming soon. And like I said, I'll be breaking down what happened recently over the weekend with my arrest, the previous case that actually caused that, as well as what to expect from me next. With what's going on, because I still got to deal with these damn criminal charges, and I am still running for mayor of Fresno. So I got debates lined up, interviews, all that good stuff. So it's going to be a very interesting next few months. That's all I need to say. We need the Second Amendment repealed, and then all of this craziness will stop. OCSRC said that. No, we need to leave it on paper. Remember that they are nothing but words on paper. It is up to we the people to put those words on paper into action. So if the Second Amendment says your right to bear arms shall not be infringed, period, then you have the right, better yet, the duty to defend and protect your right to bear arms by all means necessary with impunity. And we need to start acting on that. And who are you waiting from permission from the government to tell you it's okay to fight them back? What's wrong with you people? Free men don't ask for permission, they just do it. And if you're going to be out there fighting for freedom, then you need to just do it. All right? So, yeah. Repealing it ain't going to do no damn good. All they're going to do is try to define it even further. If anything, we just need to get those politicians that refuse to uphold their oath to do as it says on paper, because that's their rule book. Remember that, people. The Constitution applies to the government. It does not apply to you. It's the rule book for the government. It's the box that they're supposed to stay in, not you. Okay? So, you have the right to protect yourself by all means necessary. Hey there, New Star Goddess. Thank you for taking care of my baby. My love. She's watching, tuning in while she takes care of our son, and give me a moment to speak with all of you. So I appreciate you, my lovely wife, for allowing me to take time out of our lives together to share my life with the rest of the world. So, all right, here we go. I got Sacramento Lenny said he didn't kill himself. Well, nope, Epstein did not kill himself. And neither did Gary Webb. And neither did John Lang, as I said. Evan Harvey, I live in Denver. All right, Brian. He says, Evan Harvey, I live in Denver. Oh, they're talking to each other. Okay. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Next, why are you hoarse? I was screaming and yelling while in jail. And, yeah, I lost my voice. So, I mean, jail is supposed to be an awful experience, right? Right? Okay, well then let's make it an awful experience. It's going to be an awful experience for the jailers. It's going to be an awful experience for me. So let's make sure that it's an awful experience every time. Whenever you get arrested, freedom fighter, make sure it's an awful experience for anybody and everybody involved. Okay, while I was in there, I was screaming at people. I was kicking walls. It's my property, right? I bought it and paid for it with my tax dollars. I'm paying for their salaries with my tax dollars. I might as well utilize that time as much as possible. So, yeah. All right. I got Nato Mayor. I'm 14, but if I was old enough, I would vote for you. Hang in there. You gonna be old enough to vote for me, okay? We need our base of libertarians to be built up now. And they are full of liberty and fired up. And they range in ages. They start from the, minor ages of, my baby, which is a newborn, because he will definitely be a fighter for liberty. And all the way up to, my age and older. I respect all of the senior libertarians out there, the more ones that have been around since the Libertarian Party was established in 1971, and even those that were around before that promoting libertarianism. So thank you for all of those that are involved with the party, as well as those that are not, because the Libertarian Party, believe it or not, is the third largest party in the United States. You got the Republicans, you got the Democrats, they battle between 1 and 2, you know what I mean? But after that, you have the Libertarians, and it is gaining. And they said 2 more presidential elections. It's already been predicted. We will have a Libertarian president. And that will be the political shift that we need here in this country to finally establish true freedom and see what being an American is all about. If you really want to experience freedom, make sure that you vote Libertarian, okay? So, yeah, Naito Mayor, be ready to vote. You can pre-register now, or I think when you turn 16 or something like that. But pre-register now. All you younger people out there that are sick of the 2-party system and sick of the fighting. Don't give a damn about, someone's sexual preference, or don't give a damn about if you own a gun or not. We just want to live free. And as long as you're not harming me with your choices, then I don't give a damn. Stay out of my bedroom, stay out of my pocketbook, stay out of my business. And that's what libertarians is all about, okay? So sooner or later, we will have our libertarian country, and that will be soon. I'm predicting that. You heard it here first. All right? Take care, brother. If I lived there, I would vote for you. Thank you, Made in Texas. Hey, things don't work out here in Cali. I may end up moving out that way. So a lot of Californians moving to Texas anyway. So, and hello again, New Star Goddess. Mwah. I love you so much. My wife is incredible, y'all. I just got to tell you guys that. Brian Johnson chimed in again. He says, I have to say we fix things by holding public elections to hold positions in our office. Get rid of the municipal bylaw system. I definitely will if I end up becoming mayor. Let's all stop the corruption from the government, Elliot Garcia says. I couldn't agree with you anymore. Calypso Eero says, hey, Governor Wildstar, I love what you stand for, and I hope that you will get the elected office you're going for, bro. I'm with you and behind you all the way. See, that's the type of shit I love to hear right there. I need to hear that. Trust me, because it's a lot of haters out there. They're very confused and they're very brainwashed. They're very conditioned into believing that they need to be controlled by someone. They need to be told what to do. They can't think for themselves. It's difficult. So we have to be brave enough to take that first step towards towards autonomy for them, because it only takes 3% of us, the 3%ers out there, it only takes 3% of us to shift that tide politically. And I definitely believe it's going to happen in this country sooner rather than later. I mean, when this country was first founded, our first president, George Washington, he didn't have a political party. After that, you had the Federalists, you had the Whigs, you had the Democratic Republicans, which was the same party and then factioned off into two separate parties, which is what we have now. And it's awful because ever since they've been going back and forth over their reigns of control, and again, they were the same party at once, they're still the same party, okay? If we want to get away from all of that completely, we need to start thinking differently, and we need to get back to the principles that founded this country: freedom, liberty, and justice, okay? Let's do it. I got reverse stickers joined in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nato Mayor, what you got? I've always wondered how much the government had been hiding from us for years. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, is libertarians are all about transparency. You get a few of us elected, trust me, you're going to have a lot of information come out very quickly. We're living in the age of information. Everything is available at your fingertips at a moment's notice. So trust and believe that we can make this revolution in this country come very quickly, in a heartbeat, okay? I got Dirty Red. You're a good man from Portland, Oregon. God bless you, brother. I definitely would love to make my way to Portland, Oregon, and I appreciate your words. I'm definitely fighting for fighting a good fight, fighting for you, fighting for me, fighting for the next generation, and we got to stand up and make this the final stand for freedom. All right? From here on forward, we shall accept no more infringements. I didn't, let's see. I got Elliot Garcia. I didn't know Pocket had a room. I don't know what that means, but Calypso Heroes, it's people like you that are helping to wake up that 3%. You damn Skippy. I'm going to keep doing my part. Please keep doing yours. I need for you guys to share. We need to start making these type of videos viral. We need to start making the information about Alex Booth viral. We need to start making the information about John Lang viral. We need to start disseminating our own content, our own information to one another. That way we can all be in the know about what's really going on, and again, make that effort to come together in a collective manner, in an organized manner. That way we can get rid of all of these tyrants that are taking control over us. DSA FRADEN, I don't know what your name is, but he says that you are fake. No, I'm obviously real. Yeah, see? And my first album was called The Real, motherfucker. Alright, Cue Ball, The Real. You can Google it. You have to box in the judge on what jurisdiction on your end. That's how I beat Indiana on driving without ever having a driver's license. Here you have to demand a jury trial. Don't ask for or use a lawyer. Trust me, Doug, I am on that. Elliot Garcia says, watch Jesse Ventura, Conspiracy Theories. Yeah, that was one of my favorite shows before it got canceled. And I think we all know why that happened. Army Joe says, I used some of your arguments in court and they worked. What? Yes, that's what I love to hear. Yes, please do that. Keep on doing it. We need to be resilient. We the people, trust me, if we got 100, if we got 1,000, if we got 100, 10,000, 100,000, we need to grow our numbers. And the more that we're refusing totalitarian control right there on the streets, we got to start right there. I know they say, comply and deal with it in court and complain later and deal with the court system. No, complain to the cops. You have the right to protest and let them know, hey, I'm paying your bills, okay? I'm your employer. So if I'm telling you, you need to do a better job at doing your job, do it. And if they refuse to do so, then you move on up the chain, okay? To the higher ups, just like you do if you go to a restaurant. If you don't like the cashier and cashier pisses you off, you go to the manager. If the manager pisses you off, you go to the regional manager. If the regional manager pisses you off and won't listen, you go to the corporate, okay? We're going to work our way on up, okay? So definitely be sure to protest every step of the way, okay? But that's where it starts. We need to start making the stand. If we started doing this on a day-to-day basis and actually had effective application of all of our knowledge, whether it be traffic stops, whether it be First Amendment audits, whether it be Second Amendment protests, all of that. If we start standing up for ourselves, traffic court cases, if we stand up for ourselves, then we can shut the system down because they'll start to see that we're waking up and we're not going to have this shit no more. All right? Calypso Hero says, I'm learning and I'm all for liberty and bringing America back to Americans. So am I. Yes, because we are all natives of America. If you was born here in this country, you're an American native. Okay? Because what we've been told are Native Americans, they aren't Native Americans. Excuse me. That's a European term that was applied to those people who were really indigenous Aborigines who originated from, guess where? Africa. So that's why they're more darker skinned like me. And before Europeans came to this country and decided to call it America, what were those people called? Exactly. Were they called Americans? Were they called Native Americans? No, they were not. So now that we're here and now in 2019 in the future, when we're going to push all that past behind us, how can we resolve all that conflict to make it more inclusive to where we all feel at home in America? And that's by letting everyone know that America is the home for all. And that's what it says on the footsteps of the Statue of Liberty. And that's what we need to start resonating with our words in our communities, in our news, and to our friends and family, because the mainstream media wants us to believe what they want to. And of course, those in controlled powers that be, the deep state, the puppeteers, they're going to have their marionettes and have their way, playing the show. So got to change things around, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep on going with these comments really quickly, and then I'm going to get out of here because I don't know how long I've been streaming, but it seems like long enough. Keep fighting the good fight says, you were one of the first people that showed me the Matrix in real time, real talk. That's good deal. I love hearing that, man. And there's more to come. It's just multi-layered, So we got more exposing to do, more peeling back of the veil to come. So stick around, all right? I got Cowboys Nation says, hey, what's up, bro? New to your channel. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for being willing to be standing up and fighting for freedom, because we need more freedom fighters. We need more vocalists. We need more abolitionists. We're the new revolutionaries, and it's time for us to take a stand. Like my man, time to stand. Check out his YouTube channel, my man, Time to Stand. I don't know if he's on YouTube. Sometimes he'd be on, sometimes he'd be off. He take his channel up, he put it down. The YouTube shuts him down. The federales shut him down. But Time to Stand, he's a First Amendment auditor. We go out to, traffic stops, or what is it? Where they stop you and want to pull your papers, all of that good stuff. Yeah. So Time to Stand, the cameraman, that's my crew right there. Got much love to those fellows, and we're gonna expose this sooner or later. Bravo Proof says, keep fighting the good fight. Look forward to your viz. Thank you so much, Cowboys Nation. Stay tuned. He has a new TV show, says Elliot Garcia. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. I got Uruguay Confederacy from BX Press. I'm gonna have to look that up too. Yeah, we need to start developing some more sovereignty here in our country. You know what I'm saying? Is my home a sovereign place? Is Alex Booth's home a sovereign place? Okay, where he had been stalked by police. So please look that up. If you haven't Googled it yet, Google Alex Booth standoff, okay? As you heard in this video earlier, tomorrow, the Putnam County Police Department in Carmel, New York, they're going to be putting out a press release, so look forward to that. But Alex Booth is in custody. Hopefully his wife and his child are okay. I don't know about them. I'm not claiming to know anybody or no more than what's being reported here in the news. So if any of you out there have any information, again, we need to start sharing this with one another to keep each other in the know, okay? Brian Wallace said, how you doing, Governor Wildstar? Remember me? You sound familiar. Damn. I got to see your face, Brian. I'm a face-to-face kind of person. You know what I'm saying? But yes, when I see you, I'll definitely be able to put a name to the face. So we need to get that Act of 1871 repealed and abolished. Please, people, look into that. Hit the likes, E1. You're a freaking cartoon character, says Dirty Red. Dirty Red just a hater. They just here to hate. And I am a damn character. I'm a crazy ass character. I'll be that. Just like Donald Trump's a character, just like Obama was a character, and all of you are characters. We are characters in this grand old play called life. So you might as well live it on up and enjoy the show. Army Joe, 1984. I've been studying Uniform Commercial Codes, the Declaration of Independence, and the Constitution. The best research was the gold fringe on the flag and what it means. Yes, this is where the plot thickens. The gold fringe flag. If you haven't visited my website yet, please do. GovernorWildstar.com. That again is GovernorWildstar.com. On my website, I go into very in-depth type of a breakdown of that maritime law application, okay? That's what it's called, maritime law. Sounds like a good old party, doesn't it? Admiralty law, maritime law, that is what you are now under. And that gold fringe flag, that American flag with the gold fringes around it, the gold border, that should be a red flag for you to let you know that you are under tyranny. Okay? Look it up. In Universal Commercial Codes, I'm very, very glad to know, Army Joe 1984, that you are studying that and becoming more informed about how our government has been taken over and how our country has been hijacked by tyrants and authoritarians. We're still under the crown, y'all. We got some fighting for freedom to do. Brian Wallace says, you're bruh from the Bay Area. Yeah, I thought so. Big tall dude, right? For sure, man. Didn't you give me radio spots out there or something like that? Sounds familiar, man. Yeah, I thank you for tuning in. And hey, hopefully I'll be back up that way soon. I'm in Fresno now, so shit, come visit me, man. Admiralty Law says Sacramento Lenny. Uri, Calypso Eros. What does the gold fringe mean on the flag? Look it up. I'm telling you, people, you got to start researching things for yourself. You can't expect everybody to provide every single detail to you. I've put it out there for you to research at your own leisure. So please do your diligence and do your research. All you got to do is Google it, okay? Gold fringe flag. Visit my website, GovernorWildstar.com. It's right there. You can find out more. I got Douglas Jones. These guys got to learn what a person is. Exactly. You have a person. Yeah. It gets deep, man. You guys got to look into the Black's Law Dictionary. Not blacks like the person, like a black, or whatever, or so we've been identified as. But no, Black's Law Dictionary. It's the actual code of conduct, code of language that is used in our court system. It's the legalese, that language that's used in our judicial system. So, you being summoned and a person and you having to enter a plea, and do you understand? These are some things that you need to learn. You guys are being spellbound by these word wizards out there. And we got to wake up, people. Businessman says, if you live private, you can get a license and then get a revocation of election to remove your signature from your license. You can only be as private as your last adhesion contract. Sort of, kind of. See, and this is the thing. Yeah, it's on paper. But what they have on paper, you never knew about. It was done in a coercive manner. It was done in an illegitimate manner. It was done in a malevolent manner to deceive you into believing that you had to answer to them. You don't. If you want to claim your freedom, you simply do as our founders did. They declared it. They didn't have to write it down on paper. They came together and said, let's come up with an agreement. But when they said, let's be free, man, they just said it and then they did it. And that's what we need to start doing here in this country as Americans. It's American, not Americant. Don't say you can't do shit. You can do everything. So if you want to be free, you can do it. All right? UCC equals law merchant. Thank you, BX Express. More information like that needs to come down. Equity versus law drops again. Sacramento Lenny means different jurisdiction. Elia Garcia is a good place to move up there in the state where you're from. Is a good place to move up there in the state you're from? Wait, is that a question or a statement? I'm not sure really, but and Dirty Red says, no, seriously, is that you on Cartoon Network? Oh yeah, actually I did do the Cartoon Network. It was the Eric Andre show. There's a character on there called Kraft Punk, and I guess I got Kraft Punked on Cartoon Network. So you can look that up too. Look it up. Leave it up to you to look it up yourself. All right. But enjoy, Dirty Red. Leave me the fuck alone. Sacramento Lenny, timing, running. They spray above. Kill us down here in trees and insects, birds, etc. 80% dead or gone worldwide. Yeah, those chemtrails are awful. And if you don't know about geoengineering, it is definitely real. It is fact. It is not a conspiracy theory. It is a conspiracy fact, okay? We are being sprayed in the sky. It's aluminum, barium, all types of shit. When you look up in the sky and you see the tic-tac-toe patterns, people want to say those are planes. No, you see planes go by all the time. Lived near LAX. Planes arrived and departed, took off and landed all day long. And trust me, there were no chemtrails. There were contrails, which means when the plane takes off, you'll see a slight disperse of fumes or whatever vapors behind them, but you'll see it disappear as the plane goes further and further away. A chemtrail is when the plane starts here and you see the line, and the plane gets here, and there's a line connecting that plane to where it started, okay? That line is poisonous gases. You can look it up. And there's a great documentary out there called What in the World Are They Spraying? Look that up. It's a great documentary about geoengineering. Let's see. I got quite a few different comments here. I'm gonna just roll through this as much as I can, and again, appreciate all of you for tuning in. Let's see. I got Elliot Garcia. Follow, like, and share the broadcast or transform, and roll out for sure. Chris Kular, I believe I said that correctly. I hope so. I'm glad to see that you are out, and prayers for you and your family. God bless. God bless you. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Yes, we're all home and safe, and I'm out of jail for now. I got some criminal charges to fight off, but I'll keep you guys in tune on what's going on with that. So look forward to videos being posted on that. Brian Johnson says, if you never hire a lawyer, prove competency, don't sign anything, don't understand, you cannot go to jail. Exactly. Don't sign shit. I don't know. And and you can always claim ignorance to the fact, okay? Plead the fifth. Chris, Court Registry Investment System, CRIS, says BX Express. Thank you very much for that breakdown. Keep giving us that information because we need it. All right, cool, Calypso. I see you. And Lady Lou says, how far did you take that case of running a red light on a bike? I didn't. I mean, they didn't do anything really. They arrested me on other charges, and none of that had to do with me running a red light on the bike. Just like me getting arrested for speeding, okay? You guys saw that. I was arrested for speeding. I did not get citing for speeding at all. I did not get citing for driving with a license at all. So what does that tell you? There's definitely some resonation of the information that I put out there for the cops to bypass that to just see the warrant. That's really all they care about. It's the policing for profit. That's why I'm saying fight right then and there. Don't wait till you get to court. Fight right there, okay? I know Mosh Teray gonna disagree with me on that, but Brother Mosh, peace and love to you, man. Hit me up. Let's talk more. Let's see. Dirty Red is trying to speak some common sense and ask, what is your perspective of preserving our earliest historic history? I believe that should be left up to the people who decide to choose to do so wherever they see fit and wherever they live. I shouldn't be able to tell you in California what you should be able to do wherever you are, whether it be Arkansas, Utah, Vegas, Texas, wherever you are, where you are should tell your representatives, and people in your community should come together to say what you want, how you want to be represented. That's the beauty of differences, about there being, variety, okay? Not all of the states have to look the same. Not every American has to look the same or sound the same or think the same, okay? It's called diversity for a reason. If we all looked and sound the same, this would be a pretty damn boring place. Have you ever watched the same movie over and over and over and over? Would you ever watch the same movie over and over and over and over and never watch any other movie? Would you like to hear the same song over and over and over and over and never hear any other music out there in the world ever? Would you like to eat the same food over and over and over and never eat anything else? Exactly. It's just that simple. Start common sense thinking out there, people. Let's see. I got Sacramento Lenny. Do weapons direct energy weapons? Oh yeah, direct energy weapons. That's a good one. Tell people out there. They kill people with lasers starting fires. Nikola Tesla actually started developing that. You can Google it. And our government confiscated that technology and is definitely using that. That's why you can look up something called HAARP, H-A-A-R-P. It is a facility up in Antarctica, or pardon me, it's in Alaska, where it's a group of satellites that when conformed in this manner can put out radio waves out into the ionosphere and change and manipulate the weather. Okay, this is real, people. It's real. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna just move through this. Pardon me. And I got a call here. I don't want to be rude. So I'm going to ignore the call. Finish this up with you guys. Call back whoever's calling me. All right. But yes, that is my perspective, Dirty Red. I don't want to get rid of your Confederate flags or your Confederate statues if that's what you're thinking. If you're one of those, okay, I don't give a damn. If you want to keep that shit in your backyard, please do. Keep it moving. I just don't want it in my backyard. And I don't want it on buildings that I pay for with my tax dollars. So if I have any say in that, I don't want that shit there. Calypso Eros, without full disclosure. Give me that. Sacramento Lenny. Back to that. He says, LED streets lights are weaponized. Do not look at them. Anthony Steele, YouTube expert, says so worldwide. Yeah, those LED lights are something else. They're making a big push to change the lights to LEDs for some reason. I don't know why. Even in your home, they've made the law to where you now need to use a specific type of light bulb or else you can be fined. What's next? Let's see. I got usury is unconscionable. Yep, and that's our federal government right there with the Federal Reserve. Usury and with the American dollar. We got some men in the know here. Absolutely all over the world, baby. The District of Columbia is the United States of territory. We cannot vote for someone in a territory like Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, Guam. Yes, the District of Columbia is not part of the United States of America. A lot of people do not know this. They think it's a state because it's where it's located. It is not a state of the United States of America. It is called Washington, D.C., which is District of Columbia. It's a District of Columbia, just like the Vatican is. It's a District of Columbia. This is the financial hub of the District of Columbia, which is Washington, D.C. Got to look this up, people. City-states. It's another real thing. You being just brainwashed here. We got some men in the know here. I already said that. You can't home with property tax. You don't pay tax in 90 days. They take your house away, even if they paid it off. Rip off. How can they take your property if it's already yours? Let that sink in, people. What are we doing? Why are we saying that's okay? If it's mine and I paid for it, who are you to send people with guns to my house to take it away? All right. And this is what we're letting other people in our society, those people with dogmatic views, control our political system. So for all of you people out there to say, I don't vote, voting don't work for me. Well, it's working for them just fine. You know why it ain't working for you? Because your ass ain't voting. That's why. So if you wanted to start working for you, go vote. Vote with your conscience. Don't vote on some tribalism. I'm just voting Democrat because I've always voted Democrat. I'm just voting Republican because I've always voted Republican. Well, guess what? Nothing's ever going to change. If you expect anything to change, guess what? You got to do something different. So when you get your ass in that voting booth in 2020, vote different. Vote for somebody else. Don't vote for a Democrat. Don't vote for a Republican. If you think you are a Republican, vote for someone else. You don't have to vote for a Democrat. Just vote for someone else. If you think you're a Democrat, you don't have to vote for a Republican. Just vote for somebody else. Better yet, vote Libertarian. Elliot Garcia says, start growing your own herbs and cannabis, all types of herbs and plants. I like that. Yes, we need to start growing our own. Where does your food come from? Why do you trust them? We all heard about this E. coli bacteria in our vegetables right now, so they're recalling salads. You got over 500,000 pounds of pork being recalled because it's been poisoned. And this happens all day, every day. And you're just being a consumer, happily, gladly shoving shit down your throat, putting it in your body, and then wondering why you have all of these health problems. Wonder why. All right, so looking to land patents. I got you, Doug. Calypso it got more for me. I got into learning about all this during my fight against smart meters being placed on my property. If you don't know about it, look into it. It will blow your mind. Certainly, those smart meters have been causing fires out here in California, thanks to PG&E. You guys can look into that, and that's real. All right, look into land patents. Question. What you got, Elliot Garcia? I got 60 indica, 40 sativa, all eat it up. Plants kill cancer. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, keep on growing those lovely herbs. I'm also researching land patents, good stuff to know, and we should all do it. Please, yes, indeed. We need to be in the know. And let's see. I got Sacramento Lenny, a loyal title. That's the one you want, not the one with the property tax. I'm just saying all of these comments for you guys, so because you got some smart people out there. We need to start listening to each other. You listen to politicians, and guess what? Those people are no different than these people. We should start listening to each other, right? All right, because we got good information we need to start sharing with each other. That's how it works. That's how we stay in the know. All right. Dirty Red says, I support you and sorry if you took anything offensive. All right, cool. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to offend you. And hey, I appreciate you letting me know you're not trying to offend me either. We're just all fighting for the same thing. Despite any differences you think we may have, we have more in common than you think. I bleed red just like you do. All right? Garrity Wood Rick, you know about challenging jurisdiction. Oh, yeah, certainly. You should know about that too. Let's see. Sacramento Lenny, I'm diagnosing radiation poisoning. It's because the smart meters power lines, Wi-Fi given tomorrow's, Gwen tomorrow's, etc. I got Army Joe. I saw that bike video. That was straight up bullshit. Yes, indeed. I'll keep making videos about every time I encounter one of these tyrannical agents, one of these violators of the Constitution and rogue enemies of the state, because you people need to know what's going on. I can hear the microwave frequencies, you guys. It's not tightness people they think they have. Oh, yeah. I've spoken with people before. Radio frequency manipulation is real. I mean, we're not going to go into detail, but yeah, it's classified documents that are now being released thanks to public records requests and all of that stuff, Freedom of Information Acts. We're getting all of that information about the 50s, 60s, 40s, where they classified documents and told us to, stay ignorant. So now we have an opportunity to get all of that information, 60s, 70s, keep making Freedom of Information Act requests from our government. That way we can get all of these documents, even though they may be redacted, even though they may be blacked out completely from top to bottom. We should have those documents to look through. Nothing should be hidden from us ever whatsoever. We're grown as people. We can deal with it ourselves and make choices for ourselves. HARP is a government weapon. It certainly is. Policing for profit. You're right about that, which is what I plan on ending if I am elected mayor of Fresno. Diversity for Liberty from Rhode Island. Thank you very much, Brandis. I appreciate it. And Nick, you got to link up with Alex Jones. Alex Jones don't like me, man. I used to like Alex Jones back when the old Alex Jones used to call out any senator or Republican, Democrat, whatever the case may be, any politician about the CFR, Council of Foreign Relations, and the cabal and the Federal Reserve System. Yeah, I'm down for all of that. So yes, I would love to speak more with Alex Jones. If you want to pass along this information to him, please have him reach out. I'd be happy to speak to him. During my 2018 campaign for California governor for the Libertarian Party, I did reach out to speak with Alex, got no response. So if you can do better, please do. Let's see. I got Harp again. Yes, you're right. Thoughts on flat earth. I don't think any damn thing. I don't care whether it's flat or round. We here, right? All right. Sacramento Lenny. They are taking things off the computer so we can't find things but lies. You're right about that. It's becoming more and more difficult for us to have access to this information online. So save it in your cloud. Save it on a flash drive, a portable drive, all of that good stuff. We need to start having, more access to this information directly from one person to another. So set up some type of blockchain sharing network. All of you people out there, all you computer geeks, programmers, I know y'all know how to do all of this, so let's get it done. Because the liberty movement needs these tools, okay? We need these tools. We need media. We need our own media sources, okay? So let's start building it. Get some quality videos, or quality camera equipment, quality sound equipment, all of that good stuff. We need to do it. It's just like the Energizer Buddy. You're right. Governor Wildstar, what's up, Alex? Why can't I donate? Why can't I super chat you? I don't know what that is. Why can't I fucking super chat you? Okay. Well, I'm doing a cross, simulcasting right now. So I'm casting, I'm doing live stream to Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter all at the same time. So I have a live chat feed coming in right here where I have all of those comments coming in from all of those different platforms. So that's probably why the program that I'm using is called Lula. So it's pretty cool, actually. If they have Facebook on here, I have my Facebook locked up on here too, and then I have all of them covered. It just makes it easier for one-man operations such as myself, where you don't have a camera crew team, you don't have millions of dollars to, in a budget to spend on, recording quality videos. So it makes it easier for people like me to do what we need to do and reach out to all of you. So that's probably why you're not able to do the super chat or whatever it's called. But yeah, with regards to donating, I'm not accepting donations just yet, okay? Because I got to open up a committee and all of this other shit. But I will be adding a donate now button to my website soon. So there's two ways that you'll be able to support me. You'll be able to support me as Governor Wildstar, the activist, the liberty activist, freedom fighter, okay? So you can definitely donate to me that way and donate to my activism. But then you can also donate to my political activism by being a political donor to my political campaign. Like I said, I am running for mayor of Fresno, and pretty soon I will be accepting donations in early December. So I am planning to announce a bomb, a money bomb. So if we can get that money bomb blasted, I'm gonna need your help out there too, people. I mean, it gets hard. We have to fund this revolution ourselves. Freedom ain't free, as we already know. So if we want to be free, we got to start paying for it. We got to start putting our money where our mouth is. So when I put out this information about this money bomb, all of you people out there that say you support me, that's what I'm going to need for you to do. Help support me. Give me whatever you can, and every little bit is going to help. I don't need the money. It's all going to be used towards my political campaign. It's going to be buying signs, lawn signs like this, bumper stickers, Hopefully I can get somebody to help with all of the technical stuff. I can pay them, you know what I'm saying? I can pay somebody to update my website, which desperately needs to be done because I also do that myself. It's just everything costs, and I can only do so much myself. And